We turned the pump on, and we let it run wide open for well over an hour. Never did.
No problem. Okay. So 125 foot deep is that well over there.
But in view of that well casing being open, for I don't know how long it was open.
Right.
My advice would be, if she's going to use that well, is to let them set up on it and punch it another 50 or 100 feet and blow it out real good.
Okay.
Then she'll know more what she's got.
Okay.
But,
okay. So this old home site was connected to a septic system as well, right?
yeah, but it was so old.
Right.
I can assure you.
Who knows? Yeah. Who
Because
knows?
he had lines coming out from under it and off in the field.
And this pole right here is electric or cable? Looks like it's just cable. Do you know where? Do you know where they're going to pull power from, or where we can pull power from?
Right there. Okay.
Do you know where it's coming in from? Oh, is there? So there's power on the property.
Yeah.
They just have to reset the line.
Let me see. I've seen this property when it was cleaned off.
It's gorgeous, huh?
Oh God, they're in a pretty piece of property in this valley.
Right.
And everybody knew that. And when the old man went to live with my mom, they drove my mom crazy trying to buy it. It wasn't up for sale.
Right.
Under no circumstance.
Right.
And then when I got it, in fact, the day after I listed it with the realtor, some girl that she's some kin to somebody that was akin to Millard called me just bawling her eyes out, and she said, you know, I'd love to buy it. I said, we'll talk to Bill Allen.
Right.
Because the old man that lived here, they would drive up and down the road. And when my mom came up here and got him, he was that close to death. Really.
Wow.
He just sat here to starve to death, and nobody done anything for him. They just would drive by, and then when we moved him out, they come in and they stole everything he had. And that's when I came up here and had everything tore down.
Right.
I said, I'll fix it with it. So
Right.
I had everything tore down. And I had, it was about 2 years ago, I had contracted with a guy because there used to be rocks all the way up that side, big rocks. And that's when things had crashed.
Right.
And he had no work, and he had an excavator. So we was talking something about rocks one day on another job that I was on. And I told him, I said, I got tons of rocks. Oh, you do? I said, yeah. So I brought him up here, and the deal was he was going to clean this 4 acres up.
For the rocks.
For the rocks.
He took the rocks, no clean.
Well, he started hauling rocks. They hauled 8 big dump truck loads out of here, and I came up here, and he cleared off a little area up there. And I said, ain't no more rocks leaving this property because it's cleaned up. Because he showed me the check where he had sold the rocks for $2,000. He said, it was raining. He said, well, I got to pull out. He said, as soon as it quits raining, I'll come back. I ain't seen him since.
So we're going over towards the transformer.